walondeire wa tulanze ssentebe w'ekyalo
ssentebe w'ekyalo waife titwalonze titwalonze lwakubanga register nga registers bwe diba era babaire bagigemyemu at that level
eyalc1 anti register eyo yabatabulire weewano register eyo eyawuka ne register eri ey'okulonda bululu buli.
So we have two competing registers.
Not competing. This register required you to be a resident of where you stay.
For example, nga toyidi nti eyo numba ya Salaamu oyo ni Salaamu.
Etabaako buli kiseera nze tiba buyuge mba Kampala.
Ayenga ozira interest ku kyalo
ate nza interest nga yebalinzi.
Nga ate you are maybe the biggest landlord there.
Yes, I have interest.
I
have interest.
Tibakuidi.
Actually, if you told me to choose between Buyuge and Kisasa, I would choose Buyuge, where the story starts and where it will end. Correct. So Buyuge is most important.
Correct. Those are now diluted guidelines that are provided. Electoral Commission munwa mulala ogwo gwa chairman wamu yakoba mu elections the parliament ni president ati rondo ogololeka munwa mulala ogwo n'ogwaira ku TV gukoba ati rondo obaawo. I mean boba toli musirwa obaki really tell me
ekyo sakitegedde
Vamuta wanongo munwa gulikoba kino mulala ogwo n'ogulikoba kino
ekituufu Sikungu yamukwatize ku interview gye nali kusanyuka nti bw'omala okulonda tovaawo ndowooza olwokuba yabadde nti kano kalulu ka layini bw'omala okulonda n'ovaawo oyinza okwetoloolebwa eti nodda ate nodda ova mu layini.
An election is an election. It is guided by the same principles of transparency.
Abantu b'ekyalo bamanyi bwe balonda ne bagenda abaana ne badda.
Anyway, it was the noisiest election I've ever been in. Nga natambudde oluguudo lwonna oba emizindaalo bulijjo bagitereseewa. This was too noisy and it was even violent. It even had money, a lot of money. Akalulunga enamwendwa kamutwala.
Kati bulijjo mugamba Museveni alesa sente mu kalulu kati ez'enamwendwa.
Anti era nazo bazireese.
Abantu
bazireese era.
Kabiri sente chairman wewo. Yena Museveni nga namuwa sente. Abayenda kikaluka ekyera kyaimu. Akalulu
oteetola mbwesige. Understand what happened. Don't try to justify it. That is what happened.
But you can't blame that money on the government or Museveni.
Listen, there was money. Once you introduce money, you've introduced sin.
Where did the money come from?
Money came from the party called NRM. There was money there. So, in order to get the headlines they got, which is also good. But you see, you damage.
NRM sweeps grassroots elections.
By the way, NRM tekanumya tekandaza. Nibo jiwe emyaka 5 agayirako. Nga zira kye mugikoze ezira jeja kukyusa Uganda. Ezira kuba obwongo babuzira no kwenda okuba kuzira
ntalo PFF nguli taka kuluma tiwantalo PFF ekikutesawo PFF
tenuma. I want a platform on which my ideas can be heard. Nga bwova yova noleka bona nononya ezira bandi bobita ku mungiro
bali kamala.
So why do you look for me?
Magezi.
Because you want to know what is my outlook
on these issues,
on the world.
Yes.
on the
because you have
issues.
been part of the story. You are part of the NRM story. NRM yiyo mulimu omukono gwo. You cannot write it without you.
I'm part of the Uganda story.
Salaamu,
because I am a citizen. I am part of it.
Toli party muso ya NRM.
Nze nali wa movement.
Yes.
Individual merit. I wasn't made by the NRM.
NRM yatandika ng'ogivuiremu kuva movement.
Nagivaamu kasita nava bava movement tyagivaamu. I've never been part of NRM. Yes.
The difference is on the legal. The same structure.
Fundamental.
The same thing.
It is fundamental because a no-party system and a multi-party system are different animals.
True.
Yes. So I was part of the movement system where we based leadership on individual merit. The opposite of merit is demerit. Demerit.
Individual merit and then say individual demerits.
Yes.
Can it happen? So how did the PFF score? Mwakoze mutyanga PFF.
I can't know. It only happened yesterday.
Top leader. Transmission of results. There was a funny
result. They are talking about 70,000.
In 71,214 villages. Yes.
That's why I came to the headquarters, to our secretariat, to understand the outcome.
Ninga mwabibaddemu?
Partly.
Wena omanyiko we mwawangudde?
Yes.
Wasn't it Byaalo? PFF?
Yes. Yes, in the Bugweri, in Kamuli, you know those places.
You won.
In Bulopa, you know.
Bibagasa, is the win significant in any way?
It is really presence. It is presence. There's no effective leadership at LC1. It's just presence, political presence. Yes.
You are alone in that.
Yes.
Central Electoral Chairman Electoral Commission atuga nti akalu kano kakulu nnyo. Bempyona alaga nti akalu kano kakulu nnyo. Ba Secretary Generals bebina badaga nti kano kakulu nnyo. In fact, a senior leader yaga nti waakiri ole busubo bwa MOP neronda ssente bw'ekyalo.
What is the budget?
Gambuza,
what is the budget
of what?
Of LC1?
They have a budget.
Zero. That is exactly what it means. No money, no love. That is why you must groom corruption at that level. It is so important as a corruption base.
There's no
selling
money.
Land, multiple selling of the same land.
They have no land to sell. They simply defraud or connive with those who sell.
You know
land.
that?
Yeah, you know.
Thank you.
I'm a journalist.
So that is the purpose.
It
is a crime scene.
That is ugly again.
It is a crime scene. LC1 is a crime scene. No. If you want to avoid it being a crime scene, that's why you elect a leader who will take care of the interests of the majority in the village. That's why you see borders, benda way. Why? To maintain their interests. N'abatambuza abayibi, n'abatambuza buli kyabuseegu, stolen things, stolen goats, stolen cows. Nze naitibonangako tyosobola ogema ente wano ku boda wagivuga obwire. Babaagira embuzi n'ente mu bikaadho. It's a crime scene. It's a crime scene. The destabilization of this country is the crime scene.
Kati obudde bwamala nga chairman we Lusi 5. Ebbanga eryo lyonna bwanga osobola okuyita Lusi crime scene. Obudde buba bwakumenyera ki? Kubanga you wouldn't have arrived at Lusi 5 without Lusi 1. How would I have known
this if I wasn't there? How would I have known? system yonna yeetaagamu update, yeetaaga kulongoosa kuba kakati emaze emyaka emeka, more than 30. System yonna emaze emyaka 3 needs repair. You know, it needs dusting, it needs renewal, because that's how human nature is. And these systems are built to service humanity.
Ni bulijjo musojja gavumenti eno nti akalukeero si wano kaganye n'okulonda si wano kwagaana myaka emeka tebalonda bwe balonza atogiyita crime scene. Ekituufu mwagala ki?
Tulina okubanga twandibadde twebuuza nti LC1 nga bweri, is it fit for purpose?
That's why I'm here with you.
Is it fit for purpose? The answer is no.
From it is no.
No, the system has been corrupted. By the way, the people who get hurt by this LC system are not me. Nze neerwanako. Njagala okubuulira in my neighborhood. Bagaba land titles. Nga ba neighbors tebataddeeko.
But the
land
titles you must get consent from the neighbors.
But they are happening now without the neighbors. In my neighborhood, bagenza okwesanga ng'omuntu bamuyita kizaalwa yakoze land title n'atwala ettaka lya banne byonna.
Kitegeeza gavumenti mugiyambye. President Musumba yagamba ku State of the Nation address naga nti even your opposition had a pass to mobilize people. Yakyogera. We are all leaders.
Yeah, we are. That's why I'm talking about this.
So you have not helped him.
In doing what? In stealing. I haven't helped him in stealing, yes. But I'm pointing out where the weak link is and why we need an update of that system so that it works for the people of Uganda, so that we can be proud of it. When it first came, when it was introduced as RC Resistance Council, they elected the most trusted person on the village. Today, they are buying to be leaders. You see that journey. No government yawetewetaagawo kuterezaamu.
Ssentebe w'ekyalo yalinga oyo yekkaga nti oyo yeesigika tasobola kukyusa byapa tasobola kulimba. In fact nze we nakulira mu mayumba 10, I don't know where you were at my age, twalinanga mayumba 10 mu kyalo Namakula ng'amanyi buli mutuuze na buli maka.
Yes.
Omuwendo gw'abaana abalimu n'abazaaliddwa.
Yes.
Nga ne wakusanga mukubaga nti kano kaana ka gundi. Gye simanyi bana kati bakyakikola. But what I know, nti n'abasajja abalinga ebiraamo byabwe. Ssentebe ng'alina okufunako kopi. Ssentebe w'ekyalo. Because Ssentebe replace Saabataka. So Saabataka was phased out, although Saabataka was supposed to be the man who had all information about land, the culture.
The man, the encyclopedia of the village.
Of the village.
Yes.
Amanyi buli kimu ne bwe bityo.
And his biggest gondi was trust.
Trust, yes, was trust.
It was trust. The qualification.
We twamutwaliranga n'emmere buli makungula Saabataka ne bamureplacing with LC1 chairman.
Ono asasula bamulonde.
Very good. Ate mu kumureplacinga walimu movement system yamwe yasooka. Ana system yali yamwe ya movement Salaamu.
Nze byansanga. By the way, by the time and that was the time when Dr. Besigye was the National Political Commissar. He was assigned to work on a political transition. Ebyo byonna byali post-war infrastructure to hold ground. But we were supposed to transit from that to a system that was efficient, manageable, and workable. Nekoneraawo kati buli bino byakona twongerezaako bwongerezi.
Salaamu ntya kunyiiza naye Besigye yazimba LC system.
Yes, RC.
Yagizimba.
Yes.
So does he have the audacity to tell us it does not work? What was his intention in building
Resistance Council, and at that time, post-war, rehabilitation phase to Ajimala. We were supposed to transit to another stage. Nga bw'obeera omwana omuto, n'ofuuka teenager, n'ofuuka adult. Era nga ekisaanyi bw'eva mu egg, larva, pupil, adult. Kati tugaanidde mulaba stage naye ate nga tuli adults olaba mismatch eyo
gande mulava
awo tukwamira wejja okukwama ensi ekwaime kiringa bwe banaakuwa ng'oli mwana muto n'oba kugulira engaito first term third term eba eri kuniga because you're growing. So engaito za Uganda, politics wa Uganda engaito they need to niga because we need to find another shoe. That's why there's crisis after crisis, layer after layer of disagreement, because we have not built a system that expands the latitude of who we are. Bintu bya kizungu.
Kirungi ki kyolooze kyadde mu kalulu kano?
Excitement.
Mbuze
kirungi. Abantu baaliira emmere, abantu babaire ne music. Mama Kabale yabaire n'ekidongo. Nga ne bw'otayenda kukigulira okiwulira yafumba ni kumere.
Okay, as a Democrat and national leader,
yes,
what was good in our LC elections? Now I'm asking the Democrat and national leader. A woman who participated in saying that all of power belongs to the people. The people exercise their power in the way they wanted.
That power needs to be exercised in the power form of a responsible citizen who understands what they are doing. What I saw was that people were excited, they participated, and they were paid to participate.
Why do you use excitement and not enthusiasm? They were enthusiastic about the process. Abantu badde baagala okulonda kwerosi wano okumala emyaka nti bannaye mulonda byonna wano temulonda ne balonda. Akakyamuukiriro okujagala kwonna kwabadde kwa a dream that came true.
There is no dream at all. It was not offering a solution. There was no new solution to the existing crisis of leadership in the country. It was excitement moved by loud music, loud chants, money, and food. I was so disappointed. I thought that they had learned from the general elections and that money would not play that vital role again. But it confirmed that actually now you can buy Uganda. You can buy it. It's for sale.
Wetakwataganira essente zabadde mu kalulu. Nange ngeyesimbawo ko abantu bodda bankubira. Abantu banga bagala okwe. Honorable mperezayo ka finishing. Mpereza amalirize. They were calling me. So essente zabaddemu. But you cannot blame wetwawukana nawe. Who do you want to blame for that? Who is
in charge of this country?
It's the government.
Correct.
Yes, but when I was sending money to people, did I consult Museveni? Did Museveni send me money? Did the government give me any money?
Is he also a chairman of a party?
Yes, he is.
Yes. Are you aware that party sent money?
Yes, facilitation.
Thank you.
Logistical support.
Let us talk about this country as our country, in which we distort politics, disorient communities, and we have the final responsibility of collecting that same community back and channeling its energy into development and making it face north, face the world as we want. Aingo mazoji tagandula otyo. It takes time okugikunganya. Oba osaaswire obwongo bw'abantu okugikunganya is another added cost. The anger you live in the community The internal dynamics of a community are deranged. Okuyiramu okuteeka ekyo ekyalo, it's dangerous. And every day we get wasara. Every election we get wasara. So for me as a person who invests time in social aspects of our society, I do not see the social glue that we have put in place to bind society together. The social glue every time is getting
Mayinga tuwadde bamaze emyaka 3 abamwana wa ssentebe w'ebyalo bagenze bakaaba era wadde okise nti akalulu kano ka attractinze abayivu nga n'omu ku baasinze okwatikira ye Solomon Serwanja munnamalo wa NBS yeesimbye baamutakudde chairman LC1 n'akawangula. A young man going down to earth to start from that level to build leadership.
Yes, he wants to relearn his community, relearning his community, re-engaging his community, which is good. Congratulations, Solomon Serwanja. You are a role model in that, to offer quality leadership. I know he can't go being bribed for plots of land, no, and that he will set up a structure. That will work.
Stamp ye bamutakudde kati eri wa Solomon Serwanja.
Kati tomubambira, tomumanyira na bifeke, because he will bring the knowledge he has to the community, and he will take from the community to higher levels.
Because he's there.
Yes, the world. I did that when I went to Kamali.
So is that the same area you call the crime scene?
Yes. It's a crime scene until you stop it. If you don't impact it, it remains so.
You have just congratulated Solomon
because there is
for
new
taking
knowledge.
leadership there.
New knowledge has descended on that village, and therefore they will avoid the claptraps, the trappings of a system that is rotting, because that system is rotting and rotten.
Was it therefore not the opportunity for PFF to offer leadership there by asking many of your people to contest and win by putting support there?
Like there's a place in around Kasambira. The RDC went because a PFF chairman has been the chairman of that place, chamber. And the RDC went and ordered that don't elect. He denominated chamber, my candidate.
RDC is the wins over.
RDC
does.
They got instructions.
And RDC cannot.
Did you hear the instruction of the Minister for Presidency to RDCs? That go
and ensure that elections are conducted peacefully and that the will of the people is respected.
Yes. I hear you. And so that is what obtained in that Kasambira area.
So did you vote?
I've told you that our elections were cancelled.
By you, for what reasons?
For reasons of the register.
But had you registered to vote?
Yes.
And so what reason did they give you for
I'm
not
resident
voting?
number 1 there. I'm the biggest landlord.
No, there was an update of the register for LC1. Did you update?
Yes.
And so you did not vote?
Because the LC1 knows me. I am number 1 citizen in that village. Green zone.
Chairman knows you. Yeah. But as needed for you to go and reassure him, the registrars, that I will actually come and vote. I think this is the two things confusing people. You are a resident of
that
Green
is
zone.
Where the confusion begins. There is a basis of residency in a village. There's a basis. Abataka.
Yes.
Bene kyalo. Nibani. Nibano.
Yes.
Tuli nebyaibo byona byona. That is what a registrar does. The minute you edit me out of that village, I also edit you out of my life. There's nothing communal, mbumwide mweye like it was on Saturday. Ulikwetani baba. Nze. Ndi mchitabo chi. There are consequences. Ninze mlana za goli koboti. Tuje twei. No. You don't know me.
The inside out, Proscovia Salaamu Musumba, alabika teyalonze. Akasa teyalonze.
Ate twalonze because of the register and because of some confusion.
Yene kumanyi ngo mutayagala nnyo ebintu bya buyonjo, environment, malidadi, wayola kasasiro ku lw'omukaaga.
Nedda. Samuyola kubanga saafuna 2 days were not sufficient for me to make arrangements. Tiba tugwa ku bugwe.
Kalubya buli kintu. Okukoba ati.
By the way, it was a good thing. Badly done.
But
you see, you don't give
you
give people
short
notice. You give people notice. It is a very good thing. It's not even rocket science. That's what our communities are used to. Only that now it was transformed and copied from Rwanda and made national.
Why are people saying copied from Rwanda?
Copied from Rwanda.
The word Bulungi Bwansi is older than Rwanda, Salaamu. Bulungi Bwansi, the word is older than Rwanda.
It's a matter of the cultural setup.
Yes.
Not of state function. Now that you changed it into a state function, you copied it from Rwanda. Who did so? But Buganda is the owner of that effort. Buganda as a territory. Bulungi Bwansi. Busoga. Is there a Bulungi Bwansi? That word in actually.
Actually, actually, kwakwanga kiriyo.
No bobo chese Bulungi Bwansi.
Actually, cha wano Bulungi Bwansi kwidde okukola. No, because
era kiriku n'enkola yakyo n'abakikozesa n'obuvunaanyizibwa bwakyo. But let me tell you,
Salaamu, you embarrass your country when you say they copied it from Rwanda, and you were Ugandan. Really, a country with brains like yours cannot do that until we copy from.
At state level, it's not even bad to copy, and I'm really happy they did. It's a good copy.
I don't want to agree that they copied.
They did.
I can't be here with you and say that they copied.
They copied it.
We could have done it later than them.
You did it like Rwanda. And copy. You did it like Rwanda, which is also good. It is okay. Don't find fault with everything. Chendi Kobati, we could have done it better. Ayera twakigwa ku bugwe. Ayera abana Uganda baakikola. Nze nali ndi kujja kweya because I had a scheduled radio program in Jinja. So nali ndi kujja kutuuka idinda ku NBS. Ndeye n'abaawo n'abakatale. Era nasituka saawa 10. Bangemera mu mabira. Abali kungemera amabira, and I must tell you, basirikale be mabira, they were good. They were understanding. And even the traffic wasn't a lot. People had complied. So because we were like 10 cars.
Salaamu, oli ovuga motoka kuva Kampala kwegenda kwera Namwendo?
Jinja. Because in Kukobeira I had a scheduled radio program. So I wanted to do it there.
In Jinja.
In Jinja.
The radio program in Jinja starts at 9.
Yes.
So
I wanted to be there.
Yes, but you are traveling in a restricted time. The government had announced that data was restricted. 7 to 10 was restricted.
Yes, that's why I woke up at 4.
So that
in the hope that 7 would catch me.
There. And you got late? I
got late because the road, the condition of the road and what.
You are stopped?
Yes.
Mabira. So did you sweep there?
In Mabira, there was no arrangement.
The arrangement was national.
There was no arrangement. It was just a stop. So I told them I was going to sweep in Jinja, and they let me through. Because why would I lie? Sweeping, Jonah, Songeria. The able woman, someone who demand the year didn't. But I also thought I would add flavor.
That was good.
I thought I would add flavor because I've been a promoter of that, even in the kingdom, in the Wachabazinga, Gonanga, Nabusaba for years and years. Gazeta Day in which we do this. Balemerero.
Era twagana ne gyemba ndi kutwala nti oddukira ebusoga koli kukoba oti batwe obulungi bwansi.
Yes.
Tandika okwonda ebitundu byaffe era ng'oli kuyomba oti otamirwa emyala n'ikasasira awonna otisaba mutaawo bazirawo
ate nga niffe tuliwo. Let us mobilize ourselves. So
gavumenti we yakireese
n'akoba nti kanjire irala kunina.
2 days were not enough.
They were not enough, but I adjusted my program. That's why I told you I woke up at 4 a.m. to go and be part of that effort there. Because the Kaiwange is a bikaba. I do that every day. It's part of what we were taught in Namagunga. Saturday, it was the big cleaning. Every Saturday we cleaned with our hands, cleaned every grass, combed every grass. The
concern was not here. We all do it here, but when you get out of here, was the concern.
But I thought it was a public thing, so I needed to be as a public leader to show.
So its only shortcoming was the timing. You want us to sweep at what time?
I wanted us, if you had given us notice of 2 weeks, we will have adjusted our programs. I would have spent the night in Jinja. Yeah, I would have made arrangements to fit within, but 2 days I couldn't. I could not. And it's
good you have the will. You appreciate that it was a good exercise to do. Just like President Museveni said the other day, nti namwe aba opposition mutuyambeko mugamba abantu bamwe. And on that one, you had liberty to mobilize your people without anybody telling you to do so.
You see, that divisive language cannot build a unified country. When I go for a barrier, for instance, which is a social responsibility, I've never found where they say, here we do not need other parties or other families. Do they? And that's how it should be. Do not see color in everything. I want you to limit your color into policy development and policy execution. But let's live our lives. Decent lives. Normal lives. Because when I get into the road, I don't know who supports what. I only meet citizens. I meet people.
Wali chairman wa LC5 ekamuli. Sente ezo zemuzzaayo eza 25% ku buli kyalo.
Ziriyo.
Tewaddiza abantu sente zaabwe.
Okuva lwe twagenda mu single spine accounting system, where we got into IFMIS. You know IFMIS? Into everything is channeled by the Bank of Uganda, the Ministry of Finance. There's no 25 anymore anywhere.
The law was amended?
The management. That's why I'm telling you that the law, that system needs updating to fit, because when it was first made, it was not digitalized. It was manual. So now that it's no longer analog, it's not manual, we need to digitalize it. We need to find a new framework for it. So that it's fit for purpose.
So villages are no longer getting that money.
Villages, like the new planning law, the entire country is a planning area. That's why you need an occupancy permit. That's why you need plans. That's why you need all sorts of. Now it's standard. The entire country is a planning area. Those days it was urban planning and all.
How does an LC5 council like yours help a village? When do you meet, the two of you? You, the LC5 chairperson, and then the LC1 chairperson or co-executive, in terms of work?
One is a subset of the other. They are symbiotic in nature. You only become a chairman of the district because they are components of that district.
Okay.
The planning, the administrative area is the sub-county. But the components of that sub-county are the parishes. And the components of that parish are the villages. So they are all part and parcel of that.
So can I say that an LC5 chairman has no direct link with LC1 chairman in terms of working?
They do, because you can only work as a chairman of the district with the chairman of the village. Every geographical area is a designated village. Unless you want to.
Do you give them any funds, therefore, other than the 25%?
You see, when you're
any
planning,
grant, any
when you're planning for a district, you are planning for villages. So, by association, you are part of it. That's why districts need a dashboard to be able to locate services. And that dashboard is easy to construct, especially from the tools used by the census, because the census located everybody. It has a pin for everybody they counted. There's a pin. I looked at their software. It was sophisticated, but they didn't pay. They didn't pay for it. That's why.
Pay for who?
The supplier.
But the supplier is not complaining. How do you know they don't pay? You're not in
that
government.
Is why in your national ID, the new one, it can't read. They haven't paid the supplier. So tabawaide the password.
Supplier.
We are not using the new national ID. It is not reading because of payment issues. The softwares, backup, troubleshooting, they have all lacked in that area because of unfulfilled contractual obligations. There are things I can't do because my national ID can't read. And they confiscated the old one. They stayed with the old one. So why would a driving permit, a national ID, census, not be reading themselves? That is what should constitute the dashboard. I don't know. Maybe I have also not been informed properly. But why are the national IDs not reading? The new ones. Why? What was the purpose of them being given?
We will be finding out. I need to find out that.
Go on and find
because
out.
They do not. So how best can we reorganize this local government structure? How do we make LC1 meaningful?
It is easy because of technology now. Very, very easy. But the entire country must be served with the same technology, the same generation of technology. There's 5G in Kampala, there's 3G in Jinja, there's, what is it called? There's a funny one, L whatever, in the villages. So we are not at the same table, technologically. So we cannot be reading the same things. We will remain backward because the technological divide is pushing us into Stone Age.
In your book, let us look at what a model village would look like. Singo badde oyina omukisa oguzimba ekyalo kati. Because I'm talking about ekyalo kiki wandiyagadde kifaananyi. Waliwo ekyalo kya Mama Mbabasi yali atuzimbira. Tayagala azimba ekyalo nga kiriko kompyuta, awandiika abazaaliddwa, awandiika abafiiriddwa, awandiika abali ku kyalo, buli kimu. That was Mama Mbabasi's village.
You have a database.
Yali agamba.
You have a database of births, of deaths, of
property
health,
ownership,
of property, of lineage, like India.
Yes.
Muyanga, Lutaya, Mutabani wa Muyanga,
Petero, Wakamia.
Your entire lineage. It is your citizenship. It is your geographical presence. It is your footprint on planet Earth. It is your history. It is your schooling. It is your health. It is on your favorites. Your database is there. Your insurance. It is possible. Yeah. And cheap.
And cheap.
Yes.
And nobody listened to Mama.
And easy.
That village, because he had actually said he started with a sub-county.
Yali alikwogerera mubaka alituukayo. He was ahead of his time.
That model village that he talked about.
Yes. The late Chirunda Chiveidinda tried to set up a Singapore world in Buwaji, in Buzaya.
Not in Nawantumbi. Buwaji.
Buwaji, Nawantumbi, that's the area.
Okay.
In Buzaya.
What was that like?
It was the same kind of template.
Echalo
Chafe, which is our utilities, our common utilities. Like any village you go to Germany, you will find a church, you will find a community hall, you will find a square, public square, you'll find a bell, you know. What do we want to be? You see, this is where we are messed up. Dubai defined itself as a world-class thing, so it was going up in the sky. Build every spike that goes in the sky. Have the biggest fireworks every New Year. Have tourism come every day. Have dancing fountains. Have tourism. What village are we building?
I think that should be the conversation.
Yeah, and that conversation.
A village where the also one chairman knows me, my family, my children, my education, my health, my everything.
Not your chairman.
That can be.
No. Because now that goes beyond the chairman. Your records are your records. The person to access them must be authorized. And that's why you need a good state governance that keeps the dignity of everybody by keeping what has been entrusted under their care, your record.
That they are doing now.
And you need also the security record, the crime record, and all those things. And you need a citizenry that believes in you, not these ones you've paid for. That's why the state machinery should be different from the political machinery. Because that is the baseline of identity of a country, of a situation.
Inside Out with Proscovia Salaamu Musumba. Kale katumulemu katono tukomawo tovaawo. Nze Simon Muyanga Lutaya.